Hello, I'm Brenda Cartwright. I teach a course, Ethics and Rehabilitation Counseling, at Winston-Salem State University. In this video, we demonstrate how educational role plays were conducted in the virtual world of academia. Rehabilitation counselors understand the challenges of accepting gifts from clients and recognize that in some cultures, small gifts are a token of respect and gratitude. When determining whether to accept gifts from clients, students must take into account cultural or community practices, the monetary value of the gifts, and their motivation as well as the motivation of their client in accepting or declining the gifts. Now, you will see fragments of role plays in which students are faced with the dilemma of accepting or rejecting Elena's roses.
Okay, I'm ready.
Alrighty. Well, how are you doing today, Elena?
I was doing fine until you disregarded my roses that I had delivered to you.
Yeah, well, that's why I wanted to talk to you in person about, I had to not accept the roses. And, one of the reasons that I couldn't accept it was the main reasons that, unfortunately I can't accept gifts. And that is part of, our policy here at the office. Is nothing personal against you at all, and the jester was very, very thoughtful. um, Unfortunately I could not accept them. And that's why I wanted just to talk to you in person about it. And I felt that since me and you have developed a relationship, that I felt like I needed to tell you in person than over the phone.
You told me when your birthday was, so I didn't see it as a problem for me to, get the flowers acknowledging your birthday. I mean, it's no big deal. You know, I have a boyfriend, so I don't understand what you mean as far as maintaining boundaries. It was just a nice gesture.
Let me kind of explain what we mean by boundaries and that, that have a relationship, and that relationship should be viewed not only by us as professional, by people on the outside. It should also look as a professional type of relationship. So when I have a client, especially a female client, that brings me flowers on my birthday, it may not look like it is innocent. But I don't mind taking your flowers only if you allow me to leave them in the lobby so that everybody can see them, can share them, everyone can take a look at them and appreciate how beautiful they are. Would that be okay?
Well, that I don't have a problem with that. I mean, they're your flowers. I got them for you. So, if you want to put them in the lobby, I don't have a problem with that. But I would just be a bit offended if you did not accept them or didn't keep them. So whatever you do with them, that's totally up to you. I would just appreciate it if you keep them, because I took the time to pick them out and pay for them, and again, it's just a kind gesture. I didn't mean anything personal by it. So whatever you choose to do with them is up to you. You can give them to your wife if you choose to. I just wanted to acknowledge your birthday.
Are you clear with why I can't roses?
No, actually, I'm very offended. I think it's just about rude for you not to take those. I mean, because I don't understand, why would you tell me it's your birthday and then you turn around and not accept this as a birthday gift? Because this is not really a gift. It's just me acknowledging that's your birthday. You apparently told me. So why would you tell me if you know that you can't get gifts from someone?
Well, I think it's just our cultural differences are that people in the US just have a tendency to say, oh, today's my birthday. And they're not really looking for any gifts. They're just acknowledging the fact that they're having a birthday today. And I wasn't telling you that it was my birthday to get gifts. I was just acknowledging the fact that I had reached another milestone in my life. That's all.
Thank you. So I guess you won't mind if I, as long as I bring you gifts and you don't tell anybody, it'll be okay, right? I mean,
in this particular case, we cannot. This should be the only gift I get because of birthday acknowledgement. We cannot accept any more gifts at all. It's in our policy not to accept gifts, but to provide services as a counselor.
I just appreciate all you do for me. I see you all the time doing job development, and you're always advocating for me. It's just, part of who I am is I like to give to people when they do things for me.
Ethical structure. We really do not accept gifts. Like stating, our code of ethics does not allow that. I don't want to be rude or anything, but I do appreciate what you have done in all actuality. But it is my job duties to make sure my client, of course, we accept responsibility in making sure you meet your expectations and goals. Your goals be exceeded. But as far as gifts, we're not going to take them like stating. And I will make an exception to the rule this time, and thank you for them. But going forward, I am not supposed to take any more gifts at all.
I chose yellow. You know why I chose yellow?
No.
You're my friend, and yellow roses are a sign of friendship. So, that's why I chose that color for you.
Okay. Let me think about it.
So, I would love to receive them, but you would.
Oh, okay.
Policy,
Yeah.
I'm not really supposed to accept that. Yeah.
Okay. I guess I just misunderstood the policy and was hoping that you wouldn't have to look at it as a gift, that it was just a nice gesture, that I wanted to recognize your birthday. And I remembered when my birthday was, when I first came in for my intake, and I wasn't sure really why you needed to know my birthday.
Yes, and I know it was a very nice thing for you to do, and I really appreciate it. But from the policy aspect, I'm not supposed to receive them, and I do appreciate you sharing your birthday date with me. I felt like I should share my birthday date with you in the professional sense, but for the policy of this agency and the policy of my career, I'm not really supposed to accept this, even though it's a very nice thing you did, and I really appreciate it.
Okay, well, I think I understand, and just wanted to do something nice, but I understand that you have a policy that you have to go by.
Well, I am happy that, I'm very flattered that you are giving me roses, but Elena, I wanted to go over my policy. When you first came in at intake, we talked about how I cannot accept gifts from my clients.
But you never told me that I couldn't give you a gift. I was just trying to acknowledge your birthday.
I know, and I do appreciate that. I'm glad you acknowledged my birthday, and you just have to tell me happy birthday if you'd like, but I can't accept
that's any gifts from clients is just against the policy here.
Well, what does that mean to me? That my gift means nothing to you?
I'm sorry, Eleanor, can you repeat that one more time? No, couldn't understand it.
What that means to me is that my gift means nothing to you.
Oh no, Eleanor, your gift means absolutely, it means a ton to me. I can't thank you enough, but I just can't accept I can't accept any material gift. It's just my, it's my policy.